Hello, we are back. Towards the end of last episode, I was realising that I actually hadn't done the necessary steps to spawn colonialism. So, as I want to do, I went back in time a little bit. Went back in time to the moment that we declared the war against Malacca. And I did a few things a little bit differently. Conquering Malacca was much the same. It's really easy to just be a little bit more efficient when you go back and live the same bit of history again. So my manpower is a good bit higher now than it was at the same time before. Just to, and we'll get to this, but at the moment I'm about to declare war on Ming. So that's where we are now. I thought this was a good place to pick back up and record it. We don't have Pang as a vassal anymore. I realised that if I take Johor as a vassal, they have a fort in Johor. Which I can turn into a capital fort, which will block the straits. Otherwise, the same down here. People still pretty mad, although I also managed to separate peace Pasai and Barras, which was good because I got more money out of them. One of the big things I did differently was I got more vassals, and also Bengal as an ally who I have 10 favours with, which I wasn't at the point of having last time I declared this war. Other differences. I have just done the war with Orochoni. It looks much the same. Also just tributary Mongolia, get a little bit of monarch points out of them. One thing that's different is that I waited to vassalize Haixi before declaring, mostly to not have to fight them, also to get a bit more. Also because last time I took them, and I at the moment am not coring my provinces, so I have 3 provinces. This one, which I'm taking to be pushing into Russia, and these 2, which I've taken but I'm not coring because I was waiting for Admin Tech 7, which we just got. So we have the first of the exploration ideas. We need still 50 Diplo points to hire an explorer. Unfortunately, right now I don't have an admiral, and I also can't hire an admiral. My admiral died, which is one particularly unfortunate bit of chance. They were quite strong. I do not want to marry our marriage with Senwi. Established communities there. So yeah, the Orochoni War, much the same result, although there's one extra province I could give to Haixi. Not even that aggressive expansion, because I just returned a bunch of cores. I only took the one for myself. So there's lots of things I could do next, like vassalize Changzhou and retake their cores. I decided not to take this from Fortune. I can't remember. Oh, because it cost Diplo points. Because they were not the war leader. Ming is still in their Chagatai War. They seem to be winning it this time. I can't remember if last time Multan was also in this war. Multan being in this war seems to be a huge headache for Ming. But at the same time, they have pushed. Is that Chagatai capital? That's Chagatai capital. Not yet under siege. Their capital is a 112. Weird. They have pushed a lot of the way in. The war is going okay. I'm about to make it a lot worse for them. You'd arrive on the 5th of December, you would arrive on the 4th of December. I think it's time to declare the war right now. We have a diplomat. Although the diplomats are working on Chirai and Barras, both of which seem kind of accessible for vassalization. And we're going to call Bengal in, so this one will be much, much simpler. No, we can't declare yet. We've got to wait for... Well, I could do it now, but I want to wait for these to get here. Everyone can have a month to take to prepare. We also managed to not lose that stability. It's still high, but I am working on inflation. And I'm actually, by the time I declare the war, going to have this idea as well. So let's wait a month. Don't think there's anything else I want to do in the meantime. Probably going to transport this fleet over to someone like Ryukyu. I really think their armies are all going to be way over here, so I might go get started on the siege of Beijing early. I currently have 3 siege general here. I'm not marrying any of you. Why do you want to marry me? I have some diplo relations spare. That's good. I'm not going to spend them a lot allying people. No, I am going to spend them allying people. I'm not going to spend them doing that. I could re-ally Ayutthaya. In this timeline, they haven't lost their war, but actually I think I can save this alliance for what's useful. Bengal, having a good game so far. They've taken almost Kathmandu. They've taken all the way up into Assam, which is a kind of... They can then push down here, but they don't. But the big thing is that they've already got as far as Pagan. And yeah, they're just pushing well in each direction. Do they have any subjects? No. But they're also allied with Delhi, who seem to be doing strong. They're taking a bit of Orissa. Lots of strong nations in India, but Bengal is the most proximate for dealing with them. I'm just having a quick think if there's anything I want to do. So this war will probably take more than 2 years, which... Well, actually, maybe it won't. Last time it was quick. And the big priority here is to humiliate. Let's just do a quick check of if I can have any more rivals. I cannot. I think I still have... Let's check. It would be in the government screen. Yeah, I still have Neo-Confucian administration. It's 50-year, I think, change. So my autonomy is going down pretty well without having to reduce it. It's only high, really high in places that it... it's pretty high in places like this. I'm a coward though, and I don't want the rebels. Pardon me. You go into the Bohai Sea. I'm pretty certain you'll come back out. Oh, there you are. 4th of January, 3rd of January. Perfect. We're going to get naval tradition and blockade impact on siege. Blockade impact on siege is very nice. I was going to check, and I still will have time to do this, if anybody had a great general, or what I really mean is a 2 siege or higher pip general. Some of these people, I can't get a general from you. I could... How? It's not really worth doing that. It's good to remember though that that's an option if I am getting close to taking a loan I don't want to take. Kono, that's okay. That's a really good combat general, but I clearly just picked up this enemy because they're not yet. Actually, we have a good general, but they will be involved in this war. Okay, Kono it is. After all that, you're going to go on... No, I'm going to give you the 2 siege. I'm going to take you straight to... I'll probably take you to Ryukyu and separate off the... these, because my this first battle doesn't really matter for it, but my engagement width is still pretty small. So actually, that's the bark fleet. This is 12, so I only really want 13. attached to it. Struggling to click the right button, but here we go. Bengal being called in. Conquest of the other half of Chow. Let's do it. You can take the general. I will pop you out as we go. Without one of these having a general, it's a little bit tricky to know which is doing what. Okay, I'm going to attach you to the transport fleet. Good, we do have... Oh, we can walk straight there. Okay, change of plan, we're walking straight there. And you can go take Shenyang. Yeah, I think that is worth it. Now, going in with this small fleet, they might pop out the big fleet, which is almost certainly here. Last time we did this war, that was the only fleet, which is nice and easy. Let's hope it stays the same. Waiting for a month tick for some of my... Oh, cool, you're here. Okay, you can walk to Beijing, but only you can't actually walk to anything adjacent to Beijing. I would actually like you to come here. I'm going to transport you to places. I'll split off one of you. Hope you don't get attritioned. Let's take Andong, you might get attritioned, it's mountains. I'm slightly running up against... There was, last time I looked... Oh, there they are. Korea Bay on the 12th of January. That's 4 days. I'm at... engagement. In fact, even this is enough that... Yeah, because it's coastal sea, I'm down to 20. I can cycle ships in and out. Wish I had an admiral or an explorer. Okay, that actually captured the ships, which means I get the defending bonus, although at the same time this is a scary fleet. I can keep sending ships in to keep the morale up. Let's see how we start here. Their general has 4 fire and no shock. And a lot of... I'm scared. I want my ships in straight away. There used to be ways to get... I feel like there used to be ways to get free admirals from the burghers. Maybe I'm remembering a time that doesn't exist. I'm going to retreat on the 24th of January. Losing ships. I lost 5 galleys. That's alright, I still have the galley advantage, but it's not the best start, but it is actually, especially if they don't go into port, it is easier. Where are you going to go next? You're currently planning on just sitting there. That's fine as well. No, you're going to go to Eastern Yellow Sea. I'm going to do a little 2nd of February. You're maybe heading down to stop me blockading here. Let's keep moving you about. Oh wow. Do you want to capture that? Can't even see the semi-army, maybe they don't have one. I reckon a semi can pull together. Yeah, they don't. But they can pull together 6k troops. Or 7k, as is needed here. Ming starting at low war enthusiasm, which is lovely. Because their mandate is threatened. Okay, you didn't get a bad... Oh, I didn't send you out in time. A bad... attrition, but you did. So we'll have to wait for those. But you siege with less casualties. I don't know exactly how it's calculated, but I know that it at least once was true. If you have... Okay, we've lost the main navy. I don't want the transport fleet. I kind of don't want the bark fleet, but let's get you and pull you out. We've got 32 Diplo power, so we're not far off getting the Explorer. The Explorer I will quite quickly want to... I don't actually really dare go into the Bohai Sea, at least yet. I absolutely should be keeping a strong eye out on the Ming Navy turning up down here. Okay, how far can I go out? I can go out to there before I lose zoom. That's plenty. I changed some things about the stream, and now hopefully it is... If my scout cog was there, I think I would dare to go and siege them. Lai Chao. I've got to stop zooming in. This is the right zoom. The right level of zoom. It's so tempting. Zooming is like part of the ways to tactilely... Okay. We see no enemy forces. It's a little bit hard to see where provinces are on this level of zoom. The semi have made a troop. That bodes well. No, I'm keeping it here because I need to see if Ming arrive. Okay, Andong took fine. Haixi have come to help. Just going to leave them there. I also don't need to send the cavalry in here. No, actually I probably do. In fact, I may not have enough troops here. This fort requires... I don't think I can see it on here. I'll be able to see it once I'm... Oh, there they are. Now the armies aren't close enough that that will matter hugely. And if we can keep a good eye on where they are, we can go blockade other things. Right now they have a single navy, so if we know where it is, we know what's up. You maybe will need some people to attach. You're probably not going to get across the strait. Yeah, 2 days. Will you make it? Oh, you made it. I should have checked where they were going. I'm pretty sure they were going that away. This is a little bit risky with this fleet, but it's light ships, so they're fast. At 42 Diplo power, so getting close to being able to afford a Explorer. Okay, there's the Ming fleet. Are no, they're going back up. They're not too happy that I'm blockading here. I need 11 and I have 11. but I need more cannons to break down the walls. I would like to break down the walls. 156 on that fleet. Let's bring the whole fleet. Just be sure, because I only have some time before they come back. We took Lim Chow, next we will take that. Oh, they have done. That's a shame. Last time they stayed in their Chagatai War for a good amount of time, but this time they didn't. Did they wipe peace? Probably not. Maybe. Bengal, you're coming up. You'd actually be a much better target for telling to take this fort, because it's the fort between you and Ming. Spent all my monarch power. I'll send you back. You damage ships to repair as well. They have not, to my knowledge, been to port in the time that they've been out, and I will soon have an explorer. I really hope they're a good explorer, because they're going to be my combat general for a little while as well. I absolutely do need to start them doing exploring soon, but we'll have to take our time with that. Oh, no. We are in the new month, so recruit and explorer. They'll have 3 to 10 pips, whereas my admirals would have 4 to 11. Let's hope they have 10 pips. They have 8, but they're good pips. There's no siege pip. That's a shame. So there's no great need to put them on that fleet. I want to put them on this fleet for their... I think that's just one maneuverability. They're mostly a combat explorer. Maneuver is very nice on an explorer, but because they do a lot of moving. I actually now no longer need to be hoarding admin. So let's start coring things. And now we're keeping an eagle eye for Ming returning down here. It's a nice little bit of China that I can get into here. It's all jungle and a little bit of farmland and hills. But it's just nice to be able to get at a bit of them. Their mandate is, of course, 0, mostly from devastation, but they still are holding it all together pretty well. Yeah, Johor will turn up as well. Who's not loyal right now? Kona's not loyal. We'll have to count out Date. All people who don't matter. Fab. A disease outbreak here will be... There they are. It'll be really bad. Okay. We will wait for that tick just tomorrow, and then I'm going to pull the fleets back. And you should start moving because you're slower. That's not actually a very useful army for you to attach to, but you're going to Beijing, so it's fine. Last time I decided to get, oh, we've done the tick. Yeah, let's just get everybody back in here. Let's see where they're going to go. This time we have a lot more capacity for combat. You're the scout cog. You can stay here because I want the vision. And yeah, if I get one good naval battle against Ming, which honestly this might be the place to take it. Oh, and I should be locating these. I don't know why I'm keeping it stacks of 3. Stacks of 2 is the kind of magic number. Do we have one siege progress on Beijing. Beijing is a hard place to siege. You brought in 3 troops, didn't you? Great. So I can take my 2 cavalry elsewhere. It's very annoying that I can't get at any of these. No, can I just walk there? Just go to... Something it's gone there. They might get black flagged, which would be annoying. Okay, there is the Ming Navy. I don't think they've had a chance to heal, but there's no easy way to see that. But I do now have an admiral. I had 20 combat with last time. Oh, you're in. So 12 plus, it's only 8 galleys. Is this insane? I'm gonna send 2 fleets, and I'm gonna do a little. I just put some damage ones. So 20 might be a bit higher. I'm gonna send maybe 21's worth. I can always send 1 more out. 8, 20, 12 galleys in this one. 13 if I want an extra. Second of May, 5th of May. It's weird because this is such a small fleet that it makes me quite worried, but this is the advice I have been given about how to do these engagements, especially cycling them such that we keep the damage up. Let us have hope for this engagement. Everything else is going well. This is our one threat right now. Eventually the Ming armies will come back, especially as they actually finish their war. It's hopeful. Yeah, look, some Bengalis are coming in. I'm hopeful that they might go and get distracted with that. Okay, I have slightly less naval morale. I have 22 engagement width, and I'm only using up 21 of it. So let's get 1 more galley in here. And I never really... Yeah, look, these are all quite damaged. If that bodes well, they'll start losing ships and start losing morale. Meanwhile... we're just walking about doing stuff. Everything else is under control. So I am obviously taking quite a bit of damage as well, but I don't know. I don't know how this will go. I would like to start sieging Canton. I have enough troops here, so let's start getting them together to do it. Canton's one of their cities that gives them mandate. Now I obviously don't want the cogs in the battle. This is a pretty good second fleet, and if I actually get the get a well-timed coming out. It's my terrible chair breaking a little bit. I don't want the damaged ones probably. Okay. 8 plus 14. I am using the full 22 engagement width. One of my ships has gone already. Why am I losing ships? They should be losing ships. May. Yeah, sometimes it really often seems to decide early that I can leave. Okay, so I've lost 1 ship, and they've lost 1 ship. but we have used up. Well, they captured my galley. Let's do it, let's do the switch. So we've lost one ship, they've lost one ship. I'm not sure if they did capture my galley. Can I put the lead on you? I can put the lead on you immediately and go hit them again. Are they going anywhere? They're going to... No, they're not going anywhere. I don't want them to go into port. When did this fleet become so small? There aren't actually that many galleys in this fleet. I'm gonna rearrange the forces in port. Just keep an eye that they don't start going anywhere. They don't seem to be. We can hopefully get a morale tick and a repair tick. Meanwhile, I'm making not very good progress with the siege. I keep on putting this whole fleet together, which obviously I don't want. It's going to tell me my explorer can go do things, but they can't. Oh, they're going to the Eastern Yellow Sea on the 27th of May. I don't want to lose my... No, I really don't want to lose these. Let's pull the damaged ships off the fleet and then see what I have. I have 2 heavies, undamaged. Oh. Are you all damaged? Are you? Oh, because I pulled off the carrack separately. Just for the sake of understanding my own fleets. Nope. Let's get rid of you and get rid of you. Put you together. Okay, light ships are okay in combat. I would rather keep hitting them than not. Immediately some of my galleys get knocked out. I would normally do naval combat as one big blob, and I'm not doing that now. I feel like it's working worse. We have 3 light ships in reserve. That's the month tick. 4th of June we can retreat. I think I'll be retreating then. I think I'll... Oh, actually no. No. Oh. I've lost a heavy. They have lost a galley. 4th of June. Yeah. Always a day early. I've lost 3 galleys. They've lost 1 galley. Okay, it simply disengaged, but I did lose my heavy. Annoying. Did I set a heavy building here? Yes, I did. Let's leave behind the cogs. And then detach the damaged. They're sitting in place again. No, they're going to the Eastern Yellow Sea again. I get on the 5th of June. I get on the 6th. One day. We need you going to Canton as well. We need the whole army there basically. Now I do want... Oh, you can walk there. Go take that one and then come back. Get them on the 7th, and they'll go leave on the 8th. Detach the cogs. And then definitely want to detach anything with any significant damage like that. So you sort the condition. Any damaged barks I don't really want. Okay. Right now that is a good sized fleet. That galley is a bit damaged, that one too. I guess I don't understand why I'm not doing more damage in these engagements. Did not get a morale tick. That's a bit of a shame. Like, they have a bunch of damaged ships. Okay, there we go. Ships. I'm still losing ships. They are losing ships as well, though. I haven't lost any ships in this combat, so I'm gonna leave. I lost actually a galley in the end, but they lost 4 galleys. I'm working with a number of galleys, but their heavies are a problem. And here is their army. One of them is back already. We have a adjacent occupied province. They are sieging that. They're on 34k manpower. They're really, I'm really hoping they're heading down to the East Yellow Sea. They might be heading down here again, in which case I'll have time to full repair and they won't do anything, which would be perfect. We are not making progress on this siege, which is a shame because we have a 64% chance of making progress and it's just not happening. You're going to Changsha. Let's go back to the I can see a Ming appear anywhere map mode. Let's put you together. And I should send out the scout cog. And probably start, almost certainly start doing a bit more blockading. That's not going to be, let's just detach damaged ships and go have the naval blockade there. They're coming here. Great, I don't think they repaired. I don't think they will come back up here. And we have this, and we can now... I have 246 cannons. Okay. I'm going to wait for the tick and just take that whole force over. Let's hope they don't change their mind about staying there anytime soon. There's the tick. Do we think that's going to be enough extra cannons? I'm going to take the ones that will also repair in 1 tick and send them there as well. They're heading back, Guangzhou Bay on the 9th of August. We'll come out on the 10th. That will happen first. 9th of August to 10th. No, I won't. 10th of August. That's Daviette. They come out on the 12th of August. Okay. Attention here then. You have 3 days. There you are. Knock down that wall. th of August. I will be down on the 12th, 13th. Great. I'm going to just follow them. That's a slightly bad idea because they... No, I daren't follow them. I need to see them be somewhere else. I need the scout cog to be braver. In fact, if the scout cog is here, and now that I've done this, I can finally start transporting some of you over, and I can also take the damaged ships back and get repairs. If the scout cog is here, it can run into Saishu as long as I'm paying attention. Am I going to be paying attention? Maybe. These cogs go to here because you're collecting them. You can stay. You don't need to come too. Yep, they are going up to the Taiwan Strait. 21st of August. So, yeah, it was kind of... In fact, I actually want a scout cog. I should have a scout cog in every sea tile which I am adjacent to, because I can always run away with them. Putting you on a ship. Taking that ship to here. This is a bad idea. Okay, I can see when they get to the Yangtze Delta. Can change the order of you going places. You already know that order, maybe? And then we can see when their fleet gets there. We're on 21% on Beijing, which is good. Their armies have gone elsewhere, which is great. There they are, and they're going up into the Yangtze Delta, which means I can come over here. Now they probably are. Okay, you're on a transport. I don't plan. Get on 24th of October, 21st, 21st, 21st. I'd like to be occupying a province next to the fort, although I'm a tiny bit suspicious I wouldn't be allowed to. Okay, they're absolutely coming up towards the Korean Bay. If I leave just the barks and the that's the other way around, I'm still at 100%. Words. What are the words? Blockade. I won't be able to see them if they go into the Western Yellow Sea, but no one ever really needs to go to the Western Yellow Sea. It's a weird sea tile. Arguably, could this not exist? Could this just be the Yellow Sea? It's probably healthy to have more tiles. Now, you have not been to port. I'm gonna second guess myself. 103 days on that next heavy. I think I'm down to 1 heavy. Is that true? That doesn't tell me. Can you, with the possible backup of the barks if I need them, take on this fleet? It's only 4 galleys. It's just 6. Must be at least slightly damaged heavies. We have 4. 3. Have I been doing that calculation wrong the whole time? No, I think we've been doing it right. We have a combat width of 3 plus 17, which is 20. That combat width could be a little bit higher. I want not fully repaired flagship here, and honestly, let's just... No, the flagship is enough. You're going to be down the 14th, you're going to be down the 11th. It would be so unfortunate if my Admiral died, if my Explorer died in one of these battles. It probably won't happen though. Okay. They're all quite damaged. And then it's just, like, there's already a bunch of cogs engaging, whereas I'm engaging with entirely heavies. If it's looking like it's going badly, I'm going to pull Barks in. Might even do that right now for the... No, I'll wait for the siege tick in 3 days. Slightly annoying that this isn't quite enough. 1, 2... No! Gotta hope. All hope that they turn around. They did not turn around. This war's gone quite badly. I might have to restart it. I have the capacity to do that. We saved just before it started. I'm going to put more ships into this meat grinder just to get the morale boost. I'm just not making much of a dent. Well, I am starting to make a dent in the heavies. The heavies are just, they're very heavy. Okay, we now arguably have the morale advantage. It's 31 to 30. In one of the other versions, I think I captured their flagship, which is a lot nicer than losing my flagship. I think we're going to win this though. Be nice if we captured their flagship as a recompense. We won that battle. That's good news. No. I'm not sure we are going to win this. Let's put more ships in just to really give everybody a little bit of hope. This isn't going to give them much hope. But it might give them enough. In 4 days I can get those ships in. First. You'll be there on the 26th. Why am I persisting in this naval battle that's going badly? That's going well. That's probably why. I guess they have nothing in reserve, I have nothing in reserve. They're not losing morale. Why are they not losing morale? Why am I not doing morale damage? There's a big hit to morale. Is morale just based on ship losses? I've just realised that if I retreat, having lost much of my army, I don't like that. I don't want that to have happened. I'm going to do a little going back in time. I'm just going to go back to the backup. So there'll be nothing on screen for a little bit. In a different version of this war, my fleet was large enough that they dared not engage it, and they just stayed in Beijing until Beijing was sieged. And that worked better. I like that better. Oof. Okay. copy back up, June 1493. Okay, this is a save where we are in this battle. No, this is quite a long time back in time. We're in this battle. Oh, you should be in the fleet. I know I'm probably retreating in 2 days. This is a weird quirk. When you reload a save, it looks like everything is in reserve. Reloading a save, quitting out, and complaining has got me 4 viewers, which is quite a high number for me. Welcome, 4 viewers. 3rd of June. That's a much worse event than I had before. It's fine, I can afford it. At the moment we have lost another heavy. That's bad. Yeah, we lost a heavy and 1 galley. I'm not sure I'm even keeping up in the galley numbers in this war. Yeah, the goal is 3 mountains. And we're doing pretty well at that. It's we're on track to spawn colonialism. We have done quite a few successful wars against Ming just to get money out of them. This one's going well too. They're on 0 mandates. They're on effectively 0 manpower. I think this one will probably just be a money war again, mostly. We'll take the other half of this island. And we already have our trade power started down in Malacca, which is where it's going to be our kind of trade capital. But this war is not going so well navally. Just realised I should keep letting them go down to the ECLOC. I shouldn't be stopping that, because they just go down there and then they come back. In the meantime, I can go and let's first send the scout cog. I want 2 scout cogs. The first one can go here. And actually, let's just break off the cogs. Put you on them. And focus on getting you to drop off a troop. This army is turning up, but it's not too scary. Okay, scout cogs going to here and to. Where's the other one gone? And to here. You all now can go to there. It would be nice, actually. No, it's a stupid long way. It'd be nice to have. I need to stay here because I need to make sure I can get back into port. Their fleet's coming down. Basically what's happening is every time they win a battle, they bring their fleet all the way down here to challenge this fleet. This fleet just pops back into port, and then they go all the way back up. I want to do this. I'll wait for the tick again. This transport fleet is here, so you can start unloading. I'm going to take everyone who will be repaired in 1 tick, just to make sure I have enough, and come over and do the blowing down the walls. We'll be there 4th of July, 17th of July. You don't seem to change direction even if I have already made it very clear that I'm going into port. Let's keep an eye on you. Yeah, you're truly going to the Gulf of Tonkin. Naval blockade, naval barrage. Can I put you all in and detach a blockade? No. Why would you leave? Infuriating. Now the transport fleet that's completely messed up the transporting. They'll soon be on their way back. I think these troops are going to wait another amount of time before being transported. Can I keep clicking that until... Okay. The troops on the transport are going in. Let's get rid of those, group you up, get you the leader. And send the damaged ships to get more repairs. And I should be able to keep a good eye on where they are coming back to. Last time one thing that happened was Ming turned up to fight this force, so let's get those back into a good position. You're just going to stick around there? No. So a lovely thing that they keep doing is they have at no point dropped into a port to repair. The AR seems pretty stupid about this. I will lose sight of them when they go beyond here. 31st of July, 1st of August, cool, no conflict. Of August, are you going to make it? If you don't make it, there's various things I can do. Okay, they're absolutely coming back up here. We will wait for this tick. What happened to water shortage? I didn't see status go up. And I'm going to ignore naval engagement width. I don't think it's been working to be very careful about naval engagement width. I don't trust that that's really an important thing. I would like that army to not kill me. Hopefully they'll be distracted enough by the Bengal armies. It is their 6 heavies that I'm really struggling against. I really do not want to engage with the transports. That will not go well. So let's put them in. Okay, they're stopping to siege that at least. That gives a good chance that Bengal will turn up and irritate them somehow. And you'll be there tomorrow. Great. So you got it there in time. I will, towards the end of this battle, put this fleet in so that I can then retreat all the fleets in. That's gone back down because we don't have full naval blockade. This battle should be fine. I probably will lose things as well again, but yeah, everything's very damaged except for the heavies are barely damaged at all. I still don't really understand naval battles. I did some research. Tried to be sensible about it. So when do you retreat? The 14th of September. You get there on the 13th. You're going to turn up just to retreat. In fact, almost always this. Yeah, actually, it goes a day early. I had plenty of ships that didn't engage, but none. Oh, you will disengage immediately. You're probably going to sink. What do you mean I lost a... Oh. It's okay. I can rebuild my navy. It's okay. This time you're going into the Bohai Sea. You have decided that I am scary enough that you actually don't want to engage me anymore. That's good, although it's kind of too late for... No, you're going back into the Korea Bay. And then, yep, I think you're going to head down to here. You don't have a full blockade anyway, so let's just pull you back. You just taking that back. That's nice. Kai. You make livestock, so it doesn't really do anything. You will be the site of Mount Fuji, which means your dev costs will be low. And your tax modifier is high. One day I'll build that, so let's plan around it. Okay, yep, you are going on down the coast. It's almost slightly tempting to redo this war anyway, just because I think I could have done a lot better with, especially knowing this loop of behaviour where they're just constantly like, I must go down here. Okay, let's go take that to reduce the attrition, even though I don't hugely need it, because I will probably take fishing on this tick. They're really making their way over to this Canton sieging army. It's fine. Everything's fine. Going to the Guangzhou Bay. You? Yeah, you're going to... No, you're not. You decided not to this time. Are you scared of my 8K ships? There is Beijing. Fab. There's their army. They're on... They do not do... They take double fire... No. They take half as much again fire and shock damage. They still do as much fire and shock damage. I don't see the need to fight them yet. How are they doing for manpower? Sometimes they'll hire mercs, and so their amounts of soldiers will actually go up. You can no, you still can't go siege other things. You're still stuck behind Shenyang. I took back Guilin, but if you truly come and join, they will be too scared to fight that army. Going up there to the Yangtze Delta, may as well go and blockade that some more. They're coming back to take this fight again. Every time they take this fight, I'm like, oh, this time I'll win it, and then this time I lose it. My galleys just don't seem to be doing any damage to their heavies. It's probably partly the tech disadvantage. I'm on Diplotech 8, I'm on Diplotech... Oh, I'm on Diplotech 6. Maybe they just shouldn't be taking naval battles. They have more morale from that Diplotech, and they have... Where can I see it? What's the engagement width? They don't have new ships. What do they get at 8? They get more naval morale. Promoted culture. And some trade range. But they just have a lot more morale. And they have 6 heavies. They are not succeeding in capturing those 6 heavies. With the Admiral. Let's do this battle again. Meanwhile, I have got a little bit of admin power. I can use that to start reducing overextension. Right now you're just standing here. Why am I just standing you here? Let's push in. I feel safe enough in this army. This is over combat width. Has some light chips in it. They don't need to be here. It's possible that the advice I got on naval battles is before some change in how naval battles are working. Because my normal tactic is to put my entire fleet in one big ball, and you know what? That's always worked well for me. I'm absolutely going to leave the cogs out, but let's get the light ships in here. The argument that I'm sure is true, I'm sure that is right tactic, and I'm just behind naval tech, is that let's go straight for Nanjing and just hope that they don't have. I think I can see their whole army. 33k, yes, I think I can see it. You're truly coming to help. And we're engaging them. They are on a bunch of low percentages. Their galleys are almost gone. Good. We are getting through those sieges. We can finally go siege some of these things. You go there too. I don't know for certain, I should know stuff like this, if you actually move faster. I want you in. I sent the cogs in, didn't I? I'm stupid. And I want you to retreat. I don't need you to do any more dying than necessary. None of these are very close to dying. Now one of them is close to dying. And another morale. Oh, these bars, these are really hard to see, but these bars are their morales. Okay. Well, almost out of galleys. Let's see where they go. I quite badly need to this time you're going to the Bohai Sea again. And then you're going back to the Korea Sea. I quite badly need to start exploring. But to do so we'll be using up my admiral, and I want them for stuff. I'm going to bring you back here because actually this is the war goal and I don't want to lose it. It'd be nice to take that fort just for being deep in their territory. You are walking back down south. Oh no. 4th of January, 30th of December. It's kind of no way I can get cogs there, but the 4th of January is there. But I mean, I don't plan on taking it, so I could just devastate it. 4th of January at the moment. Cost me 5 military power. Oh yeah, devastation goes up. Can I get out? No. You're going to get there on the 8th of January. You're going to get there on the 5th of January. I might make it. Let's give you the manoeuvre general, who has 1 manoeuvre. You are yet again headed down. Cool. Jeonju is a single province, and they'll never be my vassal because I have their gold provinces. Oh well. Yeah, you're going to the Yangtze Delta. Okay. Get in the boat. Run away. 8th. We'll see who gets the benefit of the dower here. 6th, 7th. No! You magically took my forces off a boat that they were on. That's 2 cavalry as well. Oh well, that'll make my army cheaper. And we have some battles going on. They've got brave. Taiwan Strait you're going to. You didn't achieve anything in the end. Let's get more of the Navy. When do you get there? 21st. Can you survive 5 days? No, you can't. You are walking back up north. Great. That doesn't make any sense to me as a thing to do. But we have almost taken the whole Bay of Beijing. They again decided not to, so they can't be afraid of it because they decided to engage me in with my main fleet. It's wild of you to not take that fight back now, or even just to come over and re-siege the war goal, but I lost the general. Oh, I lost this good siege general. Thanks, game. Now, no, you left. You left at like 90% done siege. Why would you do that? Okay, so I've got to slightly run away, because if I take this battle at all, I want to take it on a home coast, so I can just pop in to the coast afterwards. I don't know if it's a bad idea or not. I slightly play most games with a, I've got to start exploring as well soon. Maybe it's got to stop being soon and start being now. This thing went to the Western Yellow Sea. Interesting. It's my flagship is like always in here. Fully repaired flagship and galley. You should join there. No, 28th, 6th of... 28th is in 2 days. I'm just not paying enough attention really. Lots of things are happening at once. Let's join you up. You even got a morale tick. They would have got a morale tick too, but I think their morale's probably high. Keeps on being high. You're going to survive 12 days? No, not. Okay. Battle started here. As usual, Ming have minorly damaged ships. Cool, you go join up, and then I think that Ming won't take that fight. How you doing? My flagship just gets scared and leaves. When can I can retreat already. They lost 2 more galleys, I lost 2 more galleys. I'm losing galleys for no reason, apart from the nice thing is I'm probably now close to... Yeah, I'm almost not over naval force limit. I think I might stop taking fights and go do some exploring. I think that's much more important at this point. Do I have free bugs on 100%? I do. Give them the explorer. I actually have enough... No, I don't want to spend any Diplo power. I'm not going to spend my Diplo power on... Oh, you're going to take this fight, are you? Really? It is flat ground. I have 14,000 troops. Solon has a general, even if I don't. Your general is quite good. How are you doing with reasons to peace out? If I did that, and war reps. No, I want to humiliate you as well. We've been doing the siege not that long, I guess. We're playing on speed 2, which is kind of... let's wait for them to disappear backwards. Okay, they have the terrain disadvantage. Does seem like we're going to lose. Ooh, their tactics are way higher. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, that's going to take a while. Let us go explore. The thing we really need to know is what is the rest of the East China Sea, and then we need to explore its coasts. No, I don't even need to do that. Can I cancel your mission? Because I just need to know about this province. 7th of April. 5th, 6th. Obviously it's the 6th and I can retreat. That should go fine. You explore the coast, the East China Sea. This should take no time and should discover that province. Do I want to do anything with... You've lost the want to... Maybe because my military power is a little bit decreased by this war. You've lost the want to be my vassal. So I'm gonna just leave that for a bit because I do want a diplomat around. Okay, good. And can you go take that so I can blockade? There's nothing even to blockade over here anymore. Are you close? You gonna leave? You just gonna stay? I guess you kept coming back up because there'll never be a blockade over here. You're just working on like where is the most recent blockade. So let's not change your mind for a bit. I guess this is the tactically kind of necessary one, and that's why they keep on heading down here. Fascinating to try and work out why their brains work the way they do. Now, I want to immediately get this army back down to support because there is still a main army around. Let's check how their devastation is doing. And also how my explorer is doing. Yes, head over there and discover that. And then I will start spying on it. And then question mark profit. No, the reason that this is really important, and honestly I could have done way earlier, is that I want to take this province and core it, and then that will give me with a, I should start getting one of these, with a colonial range guy will mean that I have some colonial North America within within colonial range. I like to send my cavalry off to do... Cool, we took that siege. To do, siege... To do, carpet sieging. Don't really need the prestige. The money is nice. Do I want a new building with that? 0.06. That's the same button. 625. Did I just click? Yeah, no, that was the manpower. I'm doing fine for manpower. Is there any... Eventually I will include subjects in these. This is... No, you've only got one building slot. Absolutely don't build that. Yeah, let's start improving those. I might. This war actually has been pretty quick. Like, length of war is probably still negative. Yeah. I've just been playing on speed 3, so it's felt very slow. I've been handed a bunch of naval defeats over and over again. I need 93 admin to call that. Cool, they've only got one ally. I'm getting 1.24 a month. 20 divided by 1.24 is too difficult for me to do. If someone in chat has their hands on a calculator, they can do it, but I'm super fine with Ming's fleet just staying there. They now have no galleys, which in some ways is a victory. I now have significantly less heavies though. I improved at Barras to the point where they're quite a long way off that now. Jirai, you probably should out. I mean, you probably should be quite scared of Coho. And by ally I mean be vassalized by. Coho is currently more likely. So let's improve with them. And I hope I don't need to peace out in the next 28 days. I think we'll be okay. I'm going to put the general on you, because you are slightly closer to combat. That said, I haven't seen the Ming armies in a while. You should go meet up with the rest of the fleet. I am on 3 heavies, which is few. They're moving again. They're moving into the Guangzhou Bay. 2 production is nice, and finishing and exploration is nice. And actually, this is why I should have done this ages ago. You can go back and rejoin the fleet. Got to keep an eye on these not catching me anywhere. 20 seconds. Oh, you've had some different ideas. That's very nice. That'll save us some money. Quite tempted to go and engage them. Because it must be possible to capture their heavies. I'd really like to capture their heavies. And their heavies are honestly barely damaged. I now have 3 heavies, so it's not so stacked against me. Bengala's here. That's nice. I no longer need to have my whole army there. Okay, they left again. Probably back to the Taiwan Strait. Probably to go and police these guys. I am thinking about taking these 3 provinces. This would knock this down to 1, which is just some local unrest and some institution spread. It isn't that good. The other option is to take Yanzhou, which would be knocked down to 0, but I'd like the yearly harmony increase. Taking that. Yeah, these two are quite tempting to take. Now, I think I have time to do all the other exploring I have to do later. Am I actually going to keep on engaging their navy? Yes. Yes, I am. I think as soon as I get there and start that blockade... Are you still in port? No. It's hard to see. Then, I thought they'd immediately start moving, but they have a bit of patience for it. I'm conscious of the time because I have to go at the end of the hour. I have 10 minutes. It takes a long time to live out. How long has this war been? Around a year at speed 2. Managing, you are a level 2 fort, so that should be enough troops. Maybe I'll just hang out. Equally, maybe I don't want to fight. I wish there was some way. This would be probably really unfair to see their ship damage. Trade efficiency plus 10 for a corruption, or I can get legitimacy. Legitimacy I have a lot more use for than I do in most games. Merchant Guild will be loyal, and Mongolia get an event. This is a tributary stay event. It's an issue that Ming have just a huge number of forts, and so it's very hard to get big war score against them. If I do take this and Nanjing, then I'll have their holy cities. They're rebuilding their fleet slightly. Their holy cities? Yeah, I think that's fair. The cities that get the mandate. Haishi and Nanai working together. Also, the last time I did this war, Solon and Nanai were at war with each other and were kind of useless. Whereas this time, everyone's helping out. Now, I want to go to war with the Kamjatdals as soon as I can, because it takes a finite amount of time to core, and yeah, cool, some devastation. Takes a finite amount of time to siege as well, and I want the core. A core takes at most 3 years. Ideally, I want the core before 97, therefore. It should take less because of still very tempted to go down and take this battle. you're in the Guangzhou Bay. Maybe I'll go knock them out into my navy. That sounds quite good. Oh, you're sieging. How is your... You have 17k troops. Those are your troops. Now, I've been finding them really... okay, there's a little bit of unrest. Really rebel resistant, which I didn't expect. I would like to siege Kaifeng. Not that I need to be sending them to more negative prosperity. They're doing terribly. They're having a horrible time. Anywhere else with prosperity that I can walk to? I can walk to there. Let's do it. We've been in this siege a long time. Some truces expired. Not particularly important ones. Are you on? Yeah, you're on 12 siege progress. That's another reason to get the fleet down here. They probably wouldn't make it before the next siege tick. But let's leave you behind and pull you down. It's okay if we don't have blockade efficiency there. The blockade there is not contributing to any of these sieges. Down 7% on that siege. Let's check for the... Nope. Colonial range person again. Okay. Siege Canton, so then let's go and knock out their fleet, see how they react to that. Actually want you back here because you can be the fleet that gets on some transports and goes up to the Kamchadals. Who, let's check their tech. They're on tech 6. I'm on tech 6. Don't want to lose against them. How many troops do they have? Because I will be getting off boats. They have 6k troops. Ugh. Should we just... No, let's see what happens when I knock these out. But I could take the Explorer and go do some more exploring. Let's go siege a panda. 35%. Now, I also should ask myself the important question of why am I still doing this war? Oh, an engine just fell. And that will fall, and then I'll fight this fight. Did not capture it. Did not seem to damage myself. Let's go try this fight. Have 8k extra people who can get involved if they need to. They're not running. It's a bad sign. Okay, immediately knocked at least one ship out. This seems to be going well. They will probably retreat to there, so I can kind of chase them through their retreats. I'm guessing 2 of my heavy ships have already disengaged. there, we just lost that siege, but that's fine. Wonder if I just broke my brand new heavy ship. Still have ships in reserve. Now, a sad thing is, if they run from a fight, they'll probably run back into a port. I lost one of my heavies. I captured a cog. Okay, we can't head to there. Nope, don't need to. I lost quite a lot of war score from... Are you going to Wai Chao? Because you can't do that. Yeah, capture 2 heavies, finally. Now you're going into Cha Chao. Hopefully I siege that before the end of the month tick. There are some very damaged ships here. Don't need a cog in there. And if we do... No, they will get a repair tick. In which case I may as well get a repair tick. And actually let's start on that siege to catch them again. I can now go and siege some of these things. Not that they're hugely helpful. You're going to go take that fight? You probably shouldn't. Let's get you out of the way a little bit. No, actually, let's... We can do that siege, I guess. Okay, we've got the repair tick. Let's get the undamaged ships out. Let's treat you as undamaged. Let's bring back you, because I want to... I kind of want to declare war before I'm there. With the, there we go. Captured a bunch of heavies, including their flagship. They are going to the Taiwan Strait. These sieges are not that important. Let's see where they... Do they have any ships that I want anymore? I have one more heavy, but I now have 5 heavies. I have enough heavies. Oh, they still won't give me the piece I want. That's not cool, Ming. No, they're going into Fuzhou, so I won't catch them. I'll finish these couple of sieges. And then slightly adjust the peace deal. 2 days, fine. But we have the claim. We have the claim, and I might declare war right now. It's also time that I have to go, so I'm going to put a save in before. I'm going to finish that siege. Put a save in before the peace deal. 1495 November. Oh, it's getting late in the day. Everything will be fine. You don't need to be here anymore. You can give me peace. You actually would give me all of this now. It was worth waiting for that. Do I want to take Haizhu and Yanzhou? Or What do I have to not do to get that? Their money is more important than more reps, so how much am I missing out on there? I get inflation from taking this much. I don't have the well, no, I do have the admin power. I don't have actually that much admin power. Haiju is not a culture that I care about, but it is just an estuary. This will go down to 0. I don't think this is worth it. Oh, I've already taken this in this peace deal. The only reason that it might be worth it, that's a centre of trade, but it's just a centre of trade in places I don't care about. Fuzhou will be in the Wu War. They're basically full occupy Wu. I'm going to take Suzhou right now. From Suzhou, I can walk straight up to Beijing. I can already walk straight to Beijing, but I still maybe want it. I would have to take less money. It actually would allow me to accept Wu culture now. It's got exactly the development I need. Cost 119 to core it. Let's take it. Also allows me to get my troops into boats and things. And yeah, let's declare on the contract else. Why not? Okay, I gotta go. Thank you for joining. We'll see you next time.